Am I the a-hole for cutting off my sister after she confessed she wants to sleep with me? This is going to sound insane, and honestly, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I, 27 million, have a younger sister, Claire, 25F, and we've always been close, not in a weird way, just normal sibling stuff. We grew up in a strict household with really religious parents, so we relied on each other a lot. A few weeks ago, Claire and I were having drinks at my apartment, just catching up. She had a little too much wine, and out of nowhere, she drops this bombshell on me. She says, "I've always had feelings for you." At first, I thought she meant as a brother, but then she kept going. She told me she's never been attracted to other guys the way she is to me, that she's felt this way for years, and that if we weren't related, she'd want to date me. I was frozen. I laughed awkwardly and told her she was drunk and saying weird things, but she just kept staring at me. She said, "You feel it too, don't you?" I immediately shut it down and told her this was insanely inappropriate, but she got defensive. She started crying, saying she didn't expect me to understand, but that she couldn't keep it inside anymore. I told her I think she needs serious therapy and that I wanted no part of this. She begged me not to tell anyone, saying she'd be ruined if our family found out. I said fine, but after that night I started distancing myself from her. Now Claire has been blowing up my phone, saying I'm being cruel and acting like she's a monster. She swears she would never act on it, and that it was just something she needed to get off her chest. Our parents even called me asking why I've been avoiding her, and I don't even know what to say. I feel sick even typing this. I don't want to ruin my sister's life, but I also can't unhear what she said. Am I overreacting? Should I just pretend this never happened? AITA for cutting my sister off after she confessed feelings for me?
Am I the a-hole for telling my best friend she smells like a dead body? I, 28F, have a best friend, Jen, 29F, who has always had a strong scent. Not BO, but something off. It started a few years ago. One day, I hugged her, and the smell hit me. It was like rotting meat, but subtle, almost sour. At first, I thought maybe she forgot to shower, but it never went away, no matter what. I even asked her once, super politely, if she had changed deodorant. She just shrugged and said, "Nah, I don't really use any." Fast forward to last week. We were on a road trip, and I was stuck in a car with her for 6 hours. The smell was so strong I had to roll the window down. I finally snapped and said, "Jen, I love you, but you smell like something died." She looked shocked, then laughed. She said, "Oh, I know. I like it." I asked what the hell she meant, and she told me she hasn't used soap in 3 years. She believes natural body oils are purifying, and that soap kills your soul's scent. I nearly threw up. I told her she needed to shower, or I wouldn't be able to hang out anymore. Now she's pissed, saying I should accept her natural state and stop trying to control her hygiene. Am I the a-hole for telling my best friend she smells like a decomposing corpse?
Am I the a-hole for leaving my girlfriend at a restaurant after she kept mocking me? I, 29 million, have been dating my girlfriend, Lisa, 27 feet, for a year. She's funny, smart, and we generally get along well, but she has a habit of mocking me in public. She always says it's just teasing, but it often crosses the line. Last weekend, we went to dinner with her friends. Since I was meeting them for the first time, I wanted to make a good impression. But the moment we sat down, Lisa started tearing into me. She made fun of my job. She would say, "He's a software developer, total nerd. I don't even understand what he does all day." My hobbies. She would say, "He plays chess like an old man and goes hiking alone like some weird nature hermit." My voice. She would say, "Listen to him talk. He sounds like a customer service robot." Her friends laughed along while I sat there red-faced. I whispered to her to tone it down, but she just laughed louder and said, "Oh, come on, don't be so sensitive." I had enough. I calmly got up, left enough cash for my meal, and walked out. Lisa texted me 20 minutes later, furious. She said I embarrassed her in front of her friends and that I was acting like a child instead of playing along. She said that's just how she jokes and that I should be able to handle it. But if I made fun of her in front of my friends, I know she'd lose it. Now, she's giving me the silent treatment, and some of our mutual friends are saying I overreacted and should have just laughed it off. But honestly, I feel disrespected. So tell me, am I the a-hole for walking out of the dinner after my girlfriend kept mocking me?
Am I the a-hole for kicking my mom out after she gave my baby a secret DNA test? I, 29 female, just had my first baby with my husband, 30 male, and my mom has been weird about it from the start. She kept making comments about how the baby doesn't look like my husband, even though he totally does. Then, last week, I found an envelope in her bag while she was visiting, a paternity test. My heart dropped. I confronted her, and she admitted that she took some of my baby's hair to get a secret DNA test behind my back. I lost it and told her to leave my house immediately. She cried, saying she just wanted to be sure, and that she was only trying to protect her son-in-law from raising another man's baby. My husband is furious too. Now my family is saying I overreacted and that she just made a mistake. I don't care. I feel so betrayed. Am I the a-hole?
Am I the a-hole for telling my sister she chose to be a single mum? And I'm not helping. My sister, 34 female, got pregnant from a one-night stand and decided to keep the baby, even after the dad made it very clear he wanted nothing to do with it. She said she was prepared to be a single mum and didn't need him. Fast forward 2 years and suddenly, she's acting like it's everyone else's responsibility to help her. She keeps calling me, 28 male, for favours. Babysitting, emergency money, even suggesting she and her kid move in with me. I work full-time and enjoy my freedom. I'm not interested in playing dad for a kid that's not mine. The other night, she called again, crying because she was overwhelmed and begged me to watch my nephew so she could just have one night off. I was annoyed and told her, "You chose to be a single mom. You knew what you were signing up for. It's not my job to fix that." She went dead silent before hanging up. Now my mum is blowing up my phone, calling me heartless, saying family should support each other. But I feel like I was just being honest. She made a choice, and now she has to deal with it. My sister has since blocked me on everything. My mum says she's been depressed and struggling financially, but again, not my problem. I didn't tell her to have a baby alone. Am I the a-hole for refusing to step up when she's the one who put herself in this situation?
Thanks for watching. Comment this emoji if you watched till the end.